July 2026. The night sky over the Gulf flashes with distant artillery, marking the violent end of a short-lived peace. Only weeks prior, diplomatic teams had managed to secure a fragile ceasefire, offering a rare glimpse of regional stability. But by late June, that agreement shattered entirely. In the diplomatic vacuum that followed, the United States mobilized a heavy military response. For 7 consecutive nights, American forces have executed a sustained bombing campaign aimed at securing the region. On the ground in Iran, these strikes are taking a severe toll. Since the agreement collapsed in late June, over 50 lives have been lost. In a single day, the casualty count reached 12, including civilians, a rapid deterioration of whatever stability remained. Diplomacy has stalled, and in its place, military action has become the primary tool of engagement. The United States maintains that these strikes are strictly necessary to enforce security and uphold a maritime blockade. This map highlights the exact location of that blockade, the narrow, highly congested Strait of Hormuz. Looking closer, millions of barrels of oil and international trade flow through these lanes daily, making this route the primary objective of the U.S. campaign. Iran has responded by expanding the geography of the conflict, moving beyond its own borders to challenge the American blockade. Rather than absorbing the strikes within their own territory, Iranian forces have chosen to push the violence outward. Retaliation began with direct strikes against neighboring Kuwait. Shortly after, the theater expanded again, with secondary targets hit across Qatar. By targeting regional economic hubs and U.S. allies, Iran is making it clear that containing them locally will guarantee broader chaos. The retaliation continued, with Iran claiming successful strikes on U.S. military forces stationed in Bahrain. And the geographic spread reached even further, with additional strikes claimed in Syria. This diagram illustrates a classic game theory scenario known as the stalemate trap. A U.S. blockade triggers Iranian regional strikes, which in turn forces increased U.S. enforcement, creating a self-sustaining loop. Top Iranian military advisors are now warning that if this cycle continues, they will initiate a full-scale offensive. The United States finds itself locked into this position because it cannot lift the blockade without abandoning the security of global shipping. On the other side, Iran refuses to back down, viewing any retreat as a critical loss of power projection and domestic authority. Both nations have effectively eliminated their own diplomatic off-ramps. Every military action now demands an equal or greater reaction. This regional deadlock is already rippling outward, directly impacting the rest of the world. With military friction rapidly escalating and vital shipping lanes blocked, the global oil market is choking on delayed supplies. Beyond the economic fallout, the diplomatic reality on the ground is stark. Analysts at the International Crisis Group have raised alarms over the sheer speed of this escalation. A complex peace agreement that required months of careful negotiation was dismantled in exactly 3 weeks. Right now, all direct diplomatic channels are frozen. The only communication happening is between military commanders. The coming days will be critical in determining whether any kind of new ceasefire can be salvaged from the wreckage. The critical question is whether this escalation can be halted, or if the region is settling into continuous, normalized violence. In a conflict escalating this quickly, facts matter more than rhetoric. We'll continue to monitor the ground reality and bring you the updates as they happen.